Man, shout out to the LDBC, man, Lions Den basketball community, man. Shout out to my brothers Ticket and Mario, man. My brothers the hardest working man on YouTube. Shout out to them. Shout out to my other brothers, Kareem and Elder. My boy Kareem live right now. Y'all like to subscribe to them and also check out Elder. He drops content on Beat 139. Shout out to my brother Showtime Sports on Point. Shout out to Rated R Sports, the base Mookie Jones. Shout out to Greenleaf exclusive. Man, shout out to Old Head Podcast. Man, shout out to all my other brothers that drop a content. Shout out to FYL. Embiid had a big game yesterday, y'all. He scored 70 points. But I'm not impressed. And to be honest, this is what I'm going to say to it. Who cares? Who cares you scored 70 points last night? You scored 70 points on the worst team in the NBA. So who cares? What we need you to do, Embiid, get your ass past the second round. That should be your main focus. Get past the second round. Nobody should nobody should be praising a 70-point performance from you. A guy that's an MVP, a guy that's been displaying himself as one of the top 10 players in the game, hasn't made it past the second round yet. It's not like you haven't had great talent around you. So get your ass past the second round. And Andre, get out your damn feelings. The motherfucker got to get past the second round. You could brag and boast and try to make this shit like you doing something special by getting 70 points, but who the hell cares when your ass can't get past the second round? Get past the second goddamn round, Embiid. That's what the hell you need to do. So, man, we got to praise God, because if that's the case, if we're going to make a big deal about it, why we ain't make a big deal about Dame Lillard when he scored 70 points? Why we ain't careful Spider Donovan Mitchell when he scored 70 points? This is the real shit that I'm going to put in your brains. We know with Dame Lillard and Donovan Mitchell, they don't play winning damn basketball. That's the problem with those two. They don't play winning basketball. When it comes to Embiid right now, something always happened to that motherfucker when it comes to the play. Last year in the playoffs, Joel Embiid points per game dropped significantly to 10 points a game. 10 points below average. 10 points below average. So, nigga, go sit up here and act like y'all doing something special. And so what y'all say I'm sounding like a hater? Guess what? This the player haters ball then. This the player haters ball. Y'all remember the Chappelle show? The player haters ball. Joel Embiid is nowhere near the same player in the playoffs than he is in the regular season. And that's just the honest God truth. So y'all want to call me a hater? This is the player haters ball. And then 216, 70, 78. I'm not impressed. Fuck this shit. He did that shit against the worst team in the NBA. And he don't never perform like that on that significant level in the playoffs. Till I see that motherfucker, I'm asking y'all right now, what memorable playoff performance does Joel Embiid have that you can say, man, he just so damn great that it just sticks to your brain? Philadelphia 76ers have not been past the second round since 2001, since Allen Iverson was in a 76ers uniform. They ain't been past the second damn round. So you guys want to sit up here and have your pom poms up, act like Embiid just that nigga, when the nigga been outplayed by Clint Capella in the playoffs. He been outplayed by old ass Al Horford in the playoffs. He just a guy that never gets it done, y'all. Got let Marcus Gasol and Serge Ibaka punk him out. Just a guy, y'all, that never gets it done in the playoffs, and his numbers drastically change in a negative way. Most of the greats, their numbers elevate, or at least be the same. This nigga numbers don't elevate; they decrease and it inflates. So when you guys want to sit up there, want to say this nigga the best in the league, no, the hell he's not. Even it came out of Joel Embiid's mouth himself that Jokic is the man. That Jokic is the best player. And they had 216. I gotta let you know, this nigga had 8 turnovers in game 7. Clint Capella was getting a lot of offensive rebounds in that series. So, and Andre, he also averaged over 5 turnovers a game. Who cares? Empty stats. Salute, Trey. And guess what? I'm gonna get to drop the link. So Andre, you want to bring your cabinet ass in? You can, cause I know my ass and Trayvon go cook. So give me 1 second, y'all. So Mario should be dropping the link shortly. And led 216. I don't think Embiid is the best scorer though. Uh, there's other scorers in the game that when it comes down to money time, I trust them more in money time. Uh, I don't like the bastard. I think he's mentally weak, but I trust Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum a better scorer than me. Because when it comes down to it, he have came through in bigger moments than when Embiid has displayed. LeBron James, as old as he is, he's still a better scorer than Joel Embiid. Anthony Davis, he's been showing you this year, better scorer than Embiid. Imagine if he actually had more shot attempts. He might average the same type of numbers right now if he had the same number of attempts. So if y'all backstage, let me know so I can let Mario let him know to let y'all in. So so guys don't keep it 100 across the board when it comes to guys like Joel Embiid. Is anybody backstage so I know to let Mario know what he needs to do? Because he just dropped the link and he's ready. But Joel Embiid, y'all, it ain't nothing special about the nigga. Cause the nigga gotta get past that second round, man. Till he do that, I don't want to hear shit about dude. I don't want to hear nothing about dude. It's other scores in the game that I trust more than him, that are better scores than him. Cause the difference between those scores and him, they score points in the playoffs too. They don't bullshit. They don't drastically decrease. Their numbers don't disappear and be on a lower level. I bet. Let me let Mario know. Mario should let y'all on shortly. So we will see y'all shortly, man. Salute to Trey and T Car. Salute the Mans. We just gotta be real, y'all. I'm not impressed by this shit, man. That shit don't impress me. The niggas score 70 points, cool. You did that, but you ain't never been past the second round. So why I'm gonna give you the utmost respect for it? Now, when Jokic would have scored 70 last night, he would have got my praise. Because you want to know why? Because that nigga played great, whether it's in the regular season and he plays great in the playoffs and he gets the job done. I would have praised him. LeBron James would have scored 70. I would have praised
Salute,
LeBron James.
salute,
Salute.
salute.
Hey, salute her.
Salute, man. Salute, y'all. What's going on? Is man's crazy ass here?
You right about this topic, Herm. No, I didn't go live, man. You right
Who
about
you
it.
talking about? Who you talking about, huh?
Joel Embiid, Trey. I'm not impressed, man. Hey, look, 70 points. You did it on the worst team in the league, but guess what? Why I don't see this? Why I don't see this great play in the playoffs? Why he
Can we
can't dominate like that in the playoffs? So
can
What's
I'm
we
up,
not
can we
fellas?
impressed.
say
What
can
up?
we
What's
what up
up,
with it? What up with
Man,
Maz?
it?
Mans, go ahead,
I
go
say,
first, cause I already know what you finna do, Mister Man. So let's get to it, man. What's your
salute,
thoughts, Mister
man.
Man?
Salute
What
with
up,
it.
Trey? What up, T?
Salute, man.
Ticket.
Salute.
Listen, man. You mentioned AD, LeBron, and Tatum. They're not better scorers than Joe and Embiid. They're just not. Right now, Kevin Durant and Joe Embiid are the two best scorers in basketball, and I think it's clear. Now, your premise is correct. All this is cute. It's cool for regular season games. It's exciting to see, you know. But like you said, he got to do this when it counts the most. We saw Tatum drop 50 in the game 7 versus his team. We've seen Joe Embiid not even get past the second round. We've seen Joe Embiid's dominance offensively not come through when it counts the most. And so, I mean, I'm totally with you on that aspect. But I do think that just from a pure scoring standpoint, I mean, he's up there, bro. I mean, listen, this dude is a tough matchup. Now, I will say this though, there's no resistance, there's no physicality to go against what he's trying to do on a night in and night out basis. So, I mean, it is easier. The floor is spread wide out. It's wide open. The rule changes. So, am I impressed? No. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to do. I mean, you can't even touch this dude. He shot 23 free throws last night. I mean,
Also
so
the rep too. Also
yeah,
the rep.
yeah, yeah, and the refs. And so we're gonna praise it. We're gonna assess it. I mean, anytime you score that many points in an NBA game, I mean, it's not easy to do, but he's already got gifted as is. So, I mean, really, I'm not impressed. Here's my last point, man. I really hope at some point we come back on today and we kill that coach killer, Giannis. He just pulled a LeBron James. The Bucks are on the
Oh
second
yeah, we
seed.
gonna cook his
Yeah.
ass.
So,
We gonna
but other
cook
than
his
that, bro,
ass.
yeah, that's all I got for right now, bro.
Trayvon, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Man, man, look. Joel Embiid, he's one of the best scorers in the league, right? But does this make me feel like, oh, nah, look, that's like a James Harden feeling. James Harden give you season, crazy seasons, then the playoffs comes, you like, where that James Harden at? Look, when has Joel Embiid won a series since, I don't know, Ben Simmons been there, your boy Jimmy Butler, I don't know. Like, when has he been the best version of himself in the playoffs? So to me, where I see the best score is when, to me, where I start classifying dudes in the best score is where you get the best defense, and that's in the playoffs, and you up your scoring averages or your play averages. You know what I mean? If you go back and look at even LeBron James, Kobe, Magic, you just go back and look at any of the greats you want to name, Kawhi, anybody, when they're in the playoffs, whatever they season average is, 24 points, they're averaging 27 in the playoffs. If something goes up, and with Joel Embiid, he's never there. You can't count on him to be healthy. If he in the playoff, oh, his back spasms, something. So to me, it don't make me happy. Yeah, it's a lot of dudes in the NBA that can score 70 or a lot of points. We just seen your boy in Cleveland, Spidey Mitchell do it. We did a couple years out before that. We seen Booker. Was we saying he the best scorer when he did that? No. I mean, it's just steps to the shit. Like, it's to show a consistency. 10 seasons of just being unstoppable. Joel Embiid is an unstoppable force, but he has to figure out the formula. He has to figure out how to always attack. And to me, he's coming in with something new, trying something different all the time. He don't know his superpower and how to always just enhance it.
I agree. I agree with
Those are
everything you
great
just
points,
said.
Trayvon. Yeah, those are great points, man.
I agree with everything you said. Cheat cards, man. What's your thoughts about it, man?
I look, man. All I'm gonna say is, bro, he just got to get out the second round before he can get any of my praise, bro. Because we've seen this over and over again every time, every year, and you still can't get out the second round. And to be
Facts.
honest, it's impressive, but 70 really isn't impressive because we've seen other people do it. And mind you, this is arguably the worst defensive error of all time right
Yeah.
now. So it's really easy to drop 70. But I can't take a dude seriously who's gonna fold in the playoffs and just cry like a little girl for MVP again, bro. That's really it, man. You can't take him serious. You can't take him
Well, I
serious.
mean,
You got
I don't think he
and
cried
you
for
know,
MVP. I
Steady
mean, I
Herm,
think he
you
was
got niggas on
MVP. I
YouTube
mean,
saying he a better scorer than Kobe and stuff, man. You can't take these niggas
Nah,
serious.
nah, nah.
Man,
He's not.
It's ridiculous, bro.
look, first of
It's
all,
But
people
he
ridiculous.
got to
was MVP
understand
though.
they look at the averages, right? But I'm gonna tell people what y'all don't look at. At that time, Kobe probably played in the hardest defensive era. Look at the pace. Look at the possessions. Look at
Right.
what teams was averaging 90 something points. And in today's game, they're averaging like 113. So it's a difference. You know what I mean? To score that many points, to average 24 or 25 in that era is like averaging 35 in today's game.
And Trayvon, bro, I don't care
Yeah.
about what. Listen, to be real, I don't really pay attention to scoring averages. I care about how you get those points. Are your points impactful? Are you
Hey,
playing with a force,
fact.
like with
Hey,
aggression?
look, when David
Because
Robertson scored 71, did we say he's
right,
the best scorer in the league?
no, we never
And
said that. We never
and
said
he
that.
did that to clinch the scoring title. He had to score all those points to win the scoring
Yeah,
title.
But
last
yeah,
game of
hey,
the season,
but
Herm. Yeah,
I'm just saying, you say that with like Michael Jordan, 10 seasons in a row, scoring champion type of shit.
right, right. And listen, I'm not asking Joel to go out and drop 40 in the postseason, game in and game out, but there's been a drastic drop off in his production and his aggression. Just go be, listen, if he's Joel and be in the postseason, I'm not going to knock him, bro. I'm not going to knock
And
him.
he's not clutch. Hey, and he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
clutch. One thing I'm gonna say this: for you to be the best scorer, you have to be unstoppable, and that means in the clutch. Joel Embiid crashes too much in the clutch.
yeah.
I,
I mean,
I,
if you look at
I,
Kobe Bryant's 81 points compared to, just my bad, bro. If you look at Kobe Bryant's 81 points compared to Joel's 70, like Kobe
Best
Bryant's
scoring
giving it to you.
performance ever.
Right. Kobe's giving it to you every shape, form, and fashion. Whatever you threw at him, he has a counter. And I
And
don't
they
think
needed
like
it.
that.
And they
Yeah.
needed every
And
point.
they
They
needed it.
needed
Yeah.
every 81 points.
I feel like
With
if
a
you
win,
want to take,
with a victory. With a victory.
yeah, I feel like if you really want to take Joel out of a series and trap him and double team him, you probably can slow him up a little bit. You ain't finna just slow up Kobe Bean Bryant like that. He gonna have a counter for everything you do. And for me, that's the difference. That's the
Can I
difference.
say something too? I'm gonna be honest. Joel Embiid to me is underachieving because you're not taking advantage of this soft defense with the nearest frame to Shaq, like on the big, like a big boy body where you can bully people. You want to be a guard. You want to move around like Steph Curry and Dame Leonard and Kyrie. Man, no, man, you're not bullying nobody. Every night you have a mismatch and you're coming in there making it easy on the defense. He should be averaging 35 a game.
You
yo,
just
I
stole my
look at it like,
thunder.
I was about to say, I look at it like this, fellas. Like the way the game expanded and is played now, yeah, scoring is up. Everybody's scoring is up. You feel me? But it's a difference from being able to score 50, 60 to being a pure bucket getter, bro. Like
Fact.
you know a pure bucket getter. Like I tell people like Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford, you feel me? Like Kobe Bryant, like Kevin Durant, Carmelo, Bernard King. Those are
Assassins. This is
bucket
pure
Tracy
getters.
McGrady.
assassins. They are
Tracy
pure
McGrady,
assassins.
you feel me? Like they get buckets, and not only do they be loud, but they make it look easy. It's
Yeah,
real
pretty.
fluid. A
Six.
professional bucket getter is real fluid in his and getting buckets. You feel me? So it's just like
Yeah.
you can score from all levels. I would expect them be like to have a game. I mean, I ain't gonna front. 70 points ain't nothing to sneeze at all. You feel me? But with his height,
Well, I'm a sneeze at it.
listen.
I'm a sneeze
No, I'm
at it.
just saying with his height. I mean, let's be real. 70
Look,
points in the
he's the
NBA. It ain't like
highest.
that.
That's the highest scoring from a 7 footer in years.
Yeah, listen. This is what I'm gonna say. Let's keep it real, y'all. How many 70-point games do we
But
have
look, but tell
actually
me
in
this. But
NBA
look,
history?
let me ask you this. This the point on what he's saying. Tell me this. Does it change your mind frame? We understand what you're saying.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
70
don't think he's the best scorer in the league
That's
at all. Nah,
that's what I'm saying. Look, when we used to,
nah.
if anybody know I'm not lying, it used to be a point somewhere when you see a dude score 40 points, you be like, uh oh. He figured it out. And from then on, it just becomes easy from him. Allen Iverson, when he figured out, you're like, uh-oh.
Bucket
And
getter.
look,
James
yeah.
Harden, bucket
And look,
getter.
all these dudes, Tracy McGrady, uh-oh, when he went to
No, don't
Orlando,
mention no James Harden, bro.
no, look, I'm
Nah,
just
James
saying,
Harden was a
I'm
bucket
gonna
getter,
say this.
bro.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this.
Uh,
In this generation, he figured, even though to me it was with free
Right,
throws, he figured
Oh, he's
something
right.
never been
out.
past
Yeah,
the second
And look,
round.
this what I'm saying though. You can see when someone is just like, uh-oh, he's gonna be unstoppable. You
right.
used to can just see this with the eye. You didn't have to look
Trey,
at
get
no
what I'm
stats.
saying?
You can
Yeah.
just see. So right now, I'm looking at it. That don't change my mind frame with Joe. I don't feel like he unlocked shit. I don't feel like he figured out the NBA, how unstoppable he is. He's
Nah,
gonna come in the next game and probably have 24 points.
nah, that nigga done had 30 straight for like how many
nah,
games?
Hey, look, but how many
a lot
games?
of
How many
games.
games? But
He's
look,
averaging
how many games?
35.
But how many games have he been just playing straight though? Look, in the playoffs, he's not going to be having to take off, right? But can he stay healthy and maintain those games? Because he's taking off after about 3 games, faking injuries still, talking about I need rest. He's not. First of all, if I'm paying you millions of dollars, I expect you to be in condition for 82 games plus, not 65 and maybe a few. That ain't what I'm paying you that for. You want me to pay you half your check, maybe more? Is that what you want? Hell no. So you supposed to be trained like that. So when it makes me mad when I see any of these players in this modern day with more medicine, with everybody knowing the body way better. How the hell you need more rest than the old days players? How the hell you're not right there ready 82 plus games? So when it comes to Joel Embiid, who is one of the most biggest physical specimens in the game, acting like he's
Should be
not.
the most
Just,
dominant thing in the
yeah,
league. I agree.
just like AD and a few of these other dudes, I can't rely on you. We're talking about him right now, and right before the playoffs come, this nigga may be talking about my neck and my back like he Nia.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
with a
that's
Not even
body
fair.
wrong.
type
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Embiid,
Not even
look,
wrong.
with a
You
body
gonna be
type like
crying, but watch.
Embiid, with a skill set like Embiid, he should be no doubt, unquestioned, the best player in the league.
Let me
Is
tell
he
you
that?
something.
No.
People say if Shaq can survive in this,
Mm,
I'm gonna tell you why Shaq would be in this league and
if
he'll
you
be
think,
good. I'm gonna
listen,
tell you exactly why. Because all of the shooters in this league right now, how many people can shoot the three right now? If you don't double check, he gonna bang on you. If you do
oh,
not come down there with 3 to 4 niggas on Shaq right now in this soft ass era, ooh wee, because I seen Shaq dunk on 3 to 4 niggas in the hard era. So
hey,
I
yo,
know
Trey, this
he gonna and
Trey,
look, hold on. Shaq wasn't no shabby passer. He didn't care about dishing it out. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm saying that to prove how Joel Embiid should be dominating.
right? Hey, yo, just to touch on that, Trey. Shaq would change the landscape of the NBA. Some of these dudes wouldn't have spots because you would have to have at least 2 7-footers on your team. At
That's a
the
good
very
point.
least, if
That's a
Shaquille
good
O'Neal
point.
was in his prime today, like a lot of these dudes, a few of these dudes will still be in the G League because you got to have at least 2 7-footers.
Think
That's a
about
fact,
it. Think
Ron
about it.
Tom.
I'm
That's
just
a good
look,
point. That's a
and
good
I'm being
point.
honest. Hey, look, Maz. Look at how they was trying to find bodies for Shaq, Maz. Look how they was trying to find bodies for Shaq. Anybody, they were just getting big bodies. So just think in this era with all these little frames, bro. And I'm just
Yeah.
saying, Joel Embiid has that bully in him. He shows us little sparks though. It don't last.
Uh,
Same like AD. These dudes don't. It's like they after they bully somebody in one game, it's like
right.
they don't go in the locker room and be like, I'm fit to do this shit every night. Like,
I
what's
need to
wrong with
comment
you?
on that real quick, Trayvon, because part of being a scorer too is having high IQ and knowing
Yeah,
where to and knowing how to butter my bread. Meaning, just because I can shoot a 3 point field goal or 18-foot jump shot and B doesn't mean when it comes postseason time I'm doing that. I'm gonna get my
Thank
big
you.
ass down low and just dominate. And so
Yeah, instead of
his
going to
level
the
of
top of the key,
IQ,
man.
yeah, his level of IQ at times, I don't like it
Mhm.
because he's too gifted, too big, too physical, not to take advantage of his God gifted talents. And so that's part of being a scorer too, is your acumen and your IQ. And at times
And the
he ain't got either.
piggyback.
Hey,
And
hey, yo,
look, to
Matt.
add on to
Oh
that,
yeah.
just to piggyback, it also, you see what you're doing in the season, guess what? That's the film they're watching going into the playoffs. So you might want to switch it up and say, they're going to be expecting me to want to shoot, do this, so I'm going to go
Right.
down and boom, switch
Eh,
it up.
eh,
That shows your
Hmm.
IQ too.
Hey, yo, think about this, y'all. Think about this. We talking about a dude who went up to another guy after a game and told him he was the best in the world. With his skill, like, could you imagine, like that go to show you the mindset. Like Shaquille O'Neal lied on dudes just to find something wrong with him, just to have that chip against his
A
shoulder.
little bit, dog.
Just you feel me? Like just because, bitch, I want to destroy you. He lied on David Robinson just because he couldn't find nothing bad to say about him, and he made up a story and he made himself believe that just so he could go out and destroy David Robinson. Could you imagine if Embiid had a mentality of a killer,
He don't.
like Allen Iverson?
No, he
Like
don't.
He
you
don't.
feel
No, he
me?
don't.
I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna show that's different,
Hey,
right?
we gonna
Now,
spend
even
5 more minutes on this because I gotta cook. I gotta cook another coach killer. We found
all
out
right,
we got a coach killer, and we
all
gotta
right.
cook his ass.
Let me
So
let me just
five
let me
more
say
minutes
this.
on this shit.
Let me say this. I'm gonna show you the difference where Joel Embiid and a few other players showed me. I done seen players like Magic, Isaiah. I done seen them break down in tears, bro, at a point where they lose. They feel like they had it, like I'm better. This is my year, like I'm the man. And they come back the next season and they prove that. Joel Embiid had that moment when Kawhi hit that shot and he made that ugly boo-boo face and was crying. I thought a killer was gonna come back. I thought he understood that it was real right there, but he didn't. Same thing with KD. When KD lost to LeBron, I thought that a killer was gonna come back right the next season, though. Not none of that. Let me go over here with Golden State. I thought he was gonna understand it right then and there. But it's a difference, and right then and there, you got to start understanding when these players are not built for tough. No matter what their talents is, we can't be giving these dudes gratification because of what their potential could be. We gotta let these dudes show us some shit.
Oh shit, Embiid averaged 36. He been on a tear for 30 point straight, 30
Yeah,
point games.
how many games that nigga played though? That's why
I
I'm
don't know.
saying, look,
Somebody look that
at the
up for
same
me.
time he's averaging that, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at
Hey
players
y'all,
that
hey
didn't
y'all,
rest
hey
that
y'all,
much.
hey, let's get to it, y'all. I'm finna end this video. We finna cook. We finna cook a nigga, especially cause I just discovered today that this nigga is in the same stratosphere as a guy that we ultimately know is a coach killer. So let's get ready to
Mhm.
cook, man. I'm finna end this one, and let's get to it. Y'all hop back on over there, and we go cook this food.
Send the
Yeah,
link, man. Send the
send
link.
a link.